check out this Apple Watch SE and find out if it's really one of the best watches of 2022. Apple has finally revamped the Apple Watch SE, so now for $250 you get all the best features in an Apple Watch, including your heart rate monitoring and all the great exercise features, minus a few of the perks of the Apple Watch 8 like the ECG monitoring, blood oxygen reader, and always on display. So if it feels like those are things you cannot live without, check out my review of the Apple Watch 8 up here and you can see if that might be a better fit on your wrist. But for the core reasons why I enjoy wearing the Apple Watch, this cheaper version, the SE, it really has got it all. Same chip powering all the different Apple Watch models, so it's super fast and snappy, same battery life, I mean so much. I've been wearing this SE for the past 3 days and coming from an Apple Watch 7, I haven't noticed a difference or missed any of those missing features one bit. I also love this Apple Watch for its step tracking and its exercise features, which are all great in the Apple Watch SE as well. Sleep tracking, you get tons of awesome data that you can check out and learn about yourself. So any fitness buffs, if you've been on the fence about getting an Apple Watch, this is a great one to start off with, get your feet wet, and see if you like having a mini iPhone strapped on your wrist. I think my favorite feature of having this Apple Watch SE though is that you get all your notifications from the iPhone. So text messages, all those little beeps and dings that are happening on your phone. Now the phone can just stay in your pocket and you look at your wrist and you see if it's anything that you need to be bothered with at the time. So this is huge for me because I know I'm getting a lot of those dings and it's always a distraction while I'm filming. I also use the Hey You Know Who feature and talk to her all the time, asking her all the time to send text messages, call people, turn on the music. I have gotten totally addicted to You Know Who through my Apple Watch now, so it's super easy to just fire off those little small tasks when you need to. So I definitely recommend this Apple Watch SE to anyone that would like to try out an Apple Watch. If you have a family member that you need to stay a little more in touch with, there's now a family sharing option where it's very easy for one head of the household to be able to see a lot of things going on with everyone's Apple Watches. There's also a very cool new feature for medications that if you have a family member that you would like to help out in that department, I know it's hard to be there from afar, keep up on their medications and things like that. Well, this Apple Watch SE now can also help with that, and it's packed with tons of other features including crash detection, fall detection, and a whole slew of other safety features. When something does happen, you're able to easily reach out to all your contacts, emergency services, and not be left hanging. I was also super excited to see the updated compass trickle down to all the watch versions. This seems so helpful when it comes to exploring, hiking, getting around town in a new place. You can always find your way home, even though sometimes you find the best stuff when you get lost. Hopefully you'll still want to get lost every once in a while, but that's going to be super easy now to access maps when you're on the go. So some of the things that this Apple Watch SE does not include is the blood oxygen level reader and the ECG reader. So if you're having heart issues, you might want to have that handy. The Apple Watch 8 also includes new temperature sensing, so if you're interested in tracking your menopause cycles and getting ovulation predictions from the watch, I know that's a hard thing to keep up on manually. I'm very interested to see how this works, and I'm currently doing a video on a brand new iPhone Apple Watch user using the Apple Watch 8 for 1 week to see how she likes it. So definitely hit that subscribe and join the channel if you want to see that when it comes out. I'm trying to get my wife to try out the Apple Watch and she has always been a little hesitant about it, but I think this cycle tracking feature is finally the thing that will get her to try it out. Also left off the SE is the always on display, which is kind of nice to have, but definitely not a deal breaker. But it seems like the gyroscope is more revamped. Also, this SE works a lot better than it did with my Apple Watch 4. I've had no problem raising it up and boom, it clicks right on. So one thing I do recommend with all these Apple Watches is a little protection around it. And I tried out this Spigen protector, which is pretty much like a phone case for your watch. You just give it a little bit of cushion around the edges, so when you do accidentally slam it into the doorknob or drop it on the ground, the glass screen will be protected. It happens a lot easier than you think. I've seen it happen to a bunch of people this last year, so protect your investment. check out the review of these spy guns up here for a little more details. So Apple is very smart about figuring out what we want and what we will pay a little extra for, and if you really need some of those other features in the Apple Watch 8, it's gonna be another $150 going up to $400 now total. So that's just how Apple does it, and we're also hip to their little Apple formula of how they put us into these little boxes, but I'm definitely gonna say this Apple Watch SE is the best watch of the year. Let me know what you think in the comment section, if there are any other watches that we need to keep on our radar, but my money's on this one, and I definitely think this is a great watch to give a starter or someone that didn't even know they needed one. And at $250, this is one of the best values from Apple around. And you can bump it up another $50 and get it cellular. Now you can make calls with it and leave the iPhone back at home. You don't even need to take it with you. So a mini little iPhone on your wrist for $300, it's crazy. So it's a really great value, and I hope you check them out if you're interested. So thank you everyone for watching. Please hit that subscribe and like button down below. It helps me out immensely with this algorithm. And then we can always stay in touch for the next Apple Watch videos coming soon. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Take care.